Hi guys, my name is Cameo Anderson, and I'm an artist and a storyteller. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, so why don't you come on in, sit down, and let me paint you a story. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today I am drawing for you a Tyrannosaurus Rex, which pretty much everyone on this planet knows what I'm talking about. This isn't like if you ask any adult or kid, we all have a favorite dinosaur and we all want to talk about it, and T-Rex is likely to be on the top of a lot of people's list. And interestingly, I found a random obscure forum post about people who theorize that Tyrannosaurus Rex used to actually be a dragon, or the dragons are real and the fossils they're finding that they label Tyrannosaurus Rex are dragon fossils. I don't know. I just thought I'd share that because it was interesting. And I'm also going to tell you a little bit about the science of Tyrannosaurus Rex. Because this dude is cool, and because I hadn't really read up on them since I was in school, and I thought that I should, and that you guys will like to know what I know. So interestingly, the name Tyrannosaurus Rex kind of roughly translates, it has Greek and Latin origins, and it roughly translates to the Tyrant Lizard King. He is not actually the biggest dinosaur, but he is super popular and he is a very good predator. So T-Rex are the size of a school bus, and they weigh about 8 tons, which is, I don't know how it compares to the weight of a school bus, actually. I should have Googled that before I decided to tell you what I thought of it, but I didn't. Okay, the lifespan varies, but theories say 28 years, and interestingly, they figure out how old a dinosaur is by looking at rings in the long bones, which is not unlike how they figure out how old a tree is with rings. It's pretty cool. And their teeth are about the size of bananas, and they have 60 of them, and they have little traps for bacteria, kind of like cat claws do, and so science is theorizing that when they bit their prey, it helped make sure the prey died by introducing bacteria into the wound. Kind of gross. And we know that they're meat eaters, but what we may not have known, well, I didn't anyway, is that they've analyzed the contents of fossilized stomachs of these Tyrannosaurus Rexes, and they found bones and such, and in there they found indents from bites in skulls and other bones, and have theorized that they can easily actually bite through skulls and big bones. And they have theorized, and I'm going to say theorized because I don't know if this is factually fact confirmed, that they have found other Tyrannosaurus remains inside of Tyrannosaurus skeletons, and therefore theorize they may be cannibals. Creepy. Well, all I'm saying is if your family's too big, I guess you can eat one of those little ones that is not as useful to the pack, right? Because I also found out that Tyrannosauruses may have hunted in packs. And if they subscribe to the Jonathan Swift theory of eating up the less useful offspring, well, I guess that's nature. So, and then we're going to talk about the tiny arms a little bit, because I want to. I Googled that because I thought it was weird, and I was like, did scientists put these skeletons together wrong? How many skeletons are there? And there was not too many to pick from originally, but now, like 2008 maybe, don't quote me on the year, but they found 5 skeletons in one place, so they all had little arms. So we know that they did have little arms, but why? Why the heck is that? Some theorize that they were used for slashing prey, but some scientists think it's not possible for them to have used their arms to grab the prey because they're so short, but they could have used them to slash their prey, or as means of communicating with other T-Rexes, like social displays, or for holding on to their girlfriends, for making more dinosaurs. And there's one more theory that is less likely, but who knows, that they're short-armed because they may hunt in packs and therefore wouldn't want their arms to get bit up by other hungry T-Rexes, because clearly they're not above eating each other. Whether or not that's common for them, or I don't know, but anyway, it's really interesting. And I'm glad that I Googled these. Their teeth being the size of a banana actually puts a really good spin on, visually, on what their teeth might have been like. I was taking this particular dinosaur commission for a friend of mine. I normally do huskies and wolves, but it seems like dinosaurs might, well, specifically T-Rex, might have been kind of like a lizard wolf pack. I mean, really prehistoric, because they hunt in packs. They got lots of sharp teeth. They have high prey drive. I don't know if they played with their food, but you know, it's just, they do strike me as scaly huskies. I'm interested in that possibility. So anyway, also, who wants to paint the same thing all the time, every day? These guys are so cute. Look at that big old smile. He's most certainly not going to bite your head off any second. She wanted these to be kitchen signs. The next dinosaur I'm going to paint is going to be a raptor of some sort. Anyway, this one has an apron and a meat cleaver. And the sign is going to say something like, my kitchen, my rules, for this one. And the original idea she had didn't have an apron on, but I decided to add that because that's cute and fun for me. And I think it will be cute and fun for her. And she used to watch scary movies with us, but she has a strong sense of humor also, which is why she commissioned me to do this in the first place. It's both scary and hilarious. Her second kitchen sign is going to be a raptor, and it's going to say, last time I cooked, hardly anybody died. And he's going to be holding a rolling pin. You'll see both of them in this video come together. I always start with the flat colors, and then I go on to adding shading after that, and then I refine. And I am not a precise artist, in spite of my reputation. I like to just kind of go with the flow and see what happens. There are some artists who will start with an eye and like completely finish this eye and then go on to the next piece. I don't know how they do that. I never plan my stuff out to that level, like never. I respect it though, it's really cool. I changed my mind about the shading inside the mouth a lot when I was coloring this, where I wanted the shadows to be, because I wanted the teeth to have contrast enough to stand out. But the darkness should have been more close to the throat too, because that's where a hole is, devoid of light, where the prey slides down, right? So like, I didn't know where I wanted to put the pink, and I changed my mind about that a lot. And in the final picture, I changed it again. Even after I did this video, I changed my idea again. Little Tyrannosaurus Rex is pretty cute, but also dangerous. I have a lot of texture here. I don't think we'll ever really know what color the dinosaurs were. Maybe. I don't know if that's possible, but probably not. My theory is probably not, so I just colored him however I wanted him to be colored. In retrospect, I wish I had written Kiss the Cook on the apron. I did not. I just put some scrolling on it, but Kiss the Cook would have been hilarious. So that is a reflected light. The blue highlights over there, reflected light from his surrounding area. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but there's some blue highlights on the tongue, and that's past the shadow, so it's the opposite from the light source, and that is reflected light. Da 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 da. He wants fast food right now. You are his McDonald's. I heard a conspiracy theory once that human was in McDonald's meat and that's why it's so cheap. I'm like, I don't know. That seems like a T-Rex's idea to me, since they may be cannibals, and they would probably eat you if you time traveled back. So, Peter, Paul, and Mary, the cheeseburgers. Each cheeseburger should be packaged with the name of the human that it came from. It would just make it more personal. I think I saw a restaurant once where that happened. I can't remember. Oh, Wagyu beef. They tell you the name of the cow. I don't know. But they say the cows were well loved and cared for. I don't know too much about it, so I can't speak on an expert level or anything, but I guess T-Rex probably doesn't care what the name of his cheeseburger is. I don't think a raptor cares too much about the name of his cheeseburger either, honestly, but I really believe in culinary arts and having a personal touch. So here we are. I'm still laying down some flat color or local color. Decided he needed to have a tan underbelly. Again, there is no scientific reason for it. It's just what I felt like doing. In the background, you can hear my foster puppies up there roughhousing. I thought they were going to take a nap while I recorded this video, but I did not get so lucky, and since most of my followers are dog lovers, I'm just going to let that sound stay there. If you're not and you find it distracting, you can tell me in the comments and I'll be more careful next time. But they are very, very cute. So there's a nose hole, some little spots, shading on his toes. Oh, when I was researching T-Rex, they have some skeletons that only have 2 claws. And there are more kinds of Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus Rex is only one kind. I wasn't aware of that either when I began my research quest. But the ones that only have 2 claws, that's interesting compared to some having 4 or 3. I don't know. Maybe we'll have more answers someday. Dinosaurs are a cool mystery, though. So now I'm doing some shading and some texturing, adding some skin wrinkles, mainly for texture, because if you don't add texture, it's gonna look more fake and plasticky. And this one kind of did look a little plasticky anyway. I haven't practiced a lot of dinosaurs, but I had so much fun doing this, you will probably see more art from me. I'm also thinking about adding these 2 dinosaurs into a kitchen scene and putting that painting on my website so people can own a print of it, because that sounds like fun. Specular highlight on the eye, some more highlights on the eyelids to make everything pop. Well, those cute little distractions upstairs are going bonkers. I don't know if you'll be able to hear them in the background of this video. I will be checking that, but I'm going to upload it either way because I've been talking for a long time. And we're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. And if you ever have questions about brushes that I use or anything, you can feel free to ask them. I think the toenails should be dark and glossy. I don't know if science has determined what color their toenails are. I have dogs with white and with black toenails. So I just did personal choice again on this. This was a super fun job, and I kind of hope to get more gigs like this. But until then, I'm going to sign off. See you later. See you around like a donut. Don't fall in the hole, guys.